I did not sleep. After we got our act together, I hired a team, and I moved out my house. So we started using everybody our customers, they were feeling it, and over more ads allow us to push out our policy and then we'll have
Okay, the sound is down. Thank you, sir. I just want to make this announcement. The moment that we've been waiting for is just about here. But I want to acknowledge the person who did this beautiful decoration of the tables today. And it just shows you that in our community, we are very creative people. To put a theme, computers, because that's what this fundraiser is all about. And I want to acknowledge my church sister, Miss Sandra Miller. I gotta have her, it's just celebrate anniversary, so I'm gonna say Miss Sandra Miller Barry. Very. And thank you so much. This is very beautiful.
With the help of my sister.
And with the help of her sister, show your hand. Before we get started on the main event, I would like to acknowledge my good friend. He's a sponsor of the Jajeri Foundation along with Caribbean Food Delight, who's represented by Miss Janice Julian here. Royal Caribbean Brethren and Caribbean Food Delight. And I will say this for a million years. When we started this foundation, the first person that came on board to assist me was Mr. Vincent Osang from Caribbean Food Delight. And that organization, that company been with us since day one till now. So please take back good word to Mr. Osang and also Sabrina. Okay, thank you so much for coming. But I want to bring our second sponsor here of the Jajeri Foundation. He has come aboard several years ago, over 5 years ago, and has been really a dedicated, a community. He's a businessman, but he's a businessman that cares about his community. He's an entrepreneur, but he's also does philanthropic work in the community. Any organization, I don't know what organization he's from, just about all of them, sometimes it seems like. He's a man who gives, because he believes in giving, he empower the community. And he's a very humble person. And one of the things that I like about him is that not only he cares about the community, but when he sees things, he looks at ways that he can maybe be of assistance. Okay, so I want to bring the proprietor, the owner of this place, Mr. Kareem Mayer. few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for coming to the Treasury Foundation fundraiser. First, I didn't know that James was talking about me. I was talking to my friend. I said, no, that's not me, right? But very kind words. I certainly appreciate it. The dumpling, we started as the dumpling shop. Now we're the dumpling co. But we've been in here, this location now for coming up on about 14 years. In this location. I still can't believe that it's been that long. Thank you. And I would like all of you to give yourself a round of applause because it's because of you why we're here. Okay? So I thank you very much. There's nothing great about me because it's all about you guys that keep us here. Okay? That's the important thing. We have all the workers that's here. I think we have maybe close to 20, 30 workers right now, and they're all being paid by you, the people, the community as a whole. So I can just do the best I can by giving back when I can. I'm like persons like James' organization and others that I try to do the best I can. But once again, I said, if it wasn't for you, I could not have done it. So I take no kind of, I should say, praise for myself. It's all because of you. Thank you very much, and continue to support this coach.
Thank you for all that you do. We greatly appreciate it. And God, may God continue to bless you and much success. Also, for those who weren't here early on, I want to acknowledge again the cultural representative ambassador of the United Nations. I met her. This is Miss Monica Sanchez. She's from Guyana, but you know that's her root. But she's a cultural ambassador representing the UN, and she's here because 3 Saturdays ago I received an award from the Jamaican Independent Foundation, and she was one of the persons doing presentation here. And she told me, she said, I'd like to get in touch with you in terms of the organization. And I told her, I have an event coming up, here's my flyer. You know, I walk with my flyers, everyone knows that. And I said, I'm going to be having this fundraiser to raise money to buy a new computer for an elementary school in Jamaica. And she said, oh, I'd love to be part of that, you know. And I said, yeah, and I mentioned to her that there is a legendary person that we're going to be honored at this event. And she said to me, who is that person? I told her. And she said, I want to be there. And I want to present an award, a recognition to this person, given that what this person has done for the music industry in Jamaica. Because, as you know, we are here to honor this person because of this person's contribution to the development of Jamaican music. We want to make sure that she's part of that history, and we want to make sure that we give her her flowers while she's here with us. And so I am very, very pleased to able to recognize her. Also, I must say, the person I'm recognizing here today have very meaningful meaning to me and my family. Very, very meaningful. Because all the songs that this person recorded back in the 60s at Studio One with the Wailing Wailers, which consists of Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, Junior Brathwaite, okay? And one of the founding members of that group is this lady, Miss Beverly Kelso. Okay? And for those who don't know, can I get that picture? For those who don't know, this is 1963, years away on the Wailing Wind. You'll see Miss Beverly Kelso there, 15-year-old, that's her. She's right there. This is the group that gives you simmer down. So simmer, one love, let's get, that's the group. Bend down low, let me tell you what I know. All right. That's her. You can sing that. This is Beverly Kelso, 1963. Bob Marley probably was 20-year-old in this picture. Okay, or 19. That's her. This is Miss Beverly Kelso. And we are honoring her because she has made a great contribution. Okay. Made great contribution. And as I stated, every song that she recorded at Studio One during that era, my father was part of the band that recorded the Scatterlight band. So she means a lot to us. She's family to us, and we love her. And I'm gonna have my dear friend. We talk about, I have friends and I have dear friends. Just like Mr. Meir is one of my dear friends. This gentleman that I'm going to introduce, he needs no introduction. So I'm just going to bring him on and just say a few words. Anyone who ever listened to Groovin Radio or go to Groovin in the Park, okay? If you've been to Groovin in the Park concert, one of the greatest concerts to come to this part of the world. All the great legends have passed through Groovin Radio, Groovin in the Park concert. I've seen just about everybody. I've seen Ken. I've seen everybody comes through there. And those were really legendary concerts. Something that you don't see on this part of the world. And one of the organizers of that concert and also the executive is the person I'm going to introduce, my good friend. We call him his radio personality. He's on the radio, and you can listen to him on Saturday, okay, on Groovin Radio. I'm going to introduce my good friend, Ross Glenn. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. All protocols followed. Is there any clergy members here? Any elected officials? Welcome. James Ames, who is the son of Jajeri. We're here for only one real mission today. There is a non-profit group called the Jajeri Inc. And this non-profit group, their major focus is on education, but the hard side of education, music. Playing the instruments of music. He's the son of Jajeri, founding member of the legendary group the Scatterlights, who I think have not gotten their just due out of Jamaica and from the Jamaican government, but that's for another day. We're here today because an event called Bridging the Digital Divide. And if any of you guys go to Jamaica, I don't know what you do when you go, but if you travel around Jamaica, you can see there's a big divide in Jamaica. Our motto says, out of many one people, but are we really one? I was recently in Jamaica and I saw there's a big divide in terms of people are saying they're living in bubbles. There are people who are born in Jamaica who are from Asian descent or a Caucasian descent, and they're just realizing that they're living in a bubble, even though our motto says out of many, one people. It is the same thing with the education system in Jamaica. It is totally divided. So what James and his team is doing is long overdue. There are some folks who live downtown who have never been uptown. There's some folks who live uptown and don't know that they're poor people in Jamaica. Will you believe that? There was a funeral that was recently held in Jamaica for my good friend, Mr. Donwell. And if any one of you had a chance to view that funeral online or attended that funeral, you would see also that there's a major divide in Jamaica. So an event like this, supported by you guys, is well worth it. You can see where your money is going. And as Ms. Blue would say, every nickel makes a mark. She recently celebrated her birthday this week. But that's it. James, you said it all earlier on, and I was going to give you the bio to read. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to honor Miss Beverly Kelso. I got to know Beverly Kelso a few years ago through Tony Ryan. And at that time, we were doing Caribbean Lifestyle TV. And no one knew who Beverly Kelso was. People heard of Beverly Kelso. People asked, where is Beverly Kelso? But we presented Miss Beverly Kelso on Caribbean Lifestyle TV, and all hell broke loose. We got calls from the Marley family, we got calls from all over. Where is this lady? Who is this lady? Well, Beverly Kelso was born in Kingston, Jamaica on April 14th, same day as my daughter, Zena. April 14, 1948. She attended Miss Nemard Prep School before going to Denhamtown Primary School in Kingston. Her vocal talent was caught the attention of her music teacher during a choir rehearsal at Denhamtown Primary School. The teacher was amazed and decided to mentor this 13-year-old child called Beverly Kelso. Well, in her teenage years, she would go around to places like Chocomore Lawn, one of the most popular event places in Jamaica. And again, if you're a real Jamaican, you know Chocomore Lawn, Student Union, and all those places. The home of dancehall. Remember now, dancehall is not a music. Dancehall is a place where you go and listen to music. How it became a music, I don't know. But dancehall is really a place where you would have gone to listen to music. In 1963, Beverly Kelso became a member of the Wailing Wailers, which included Robert Nesta Marley, aka Bob, Bonnie Livingston Wailer, Peter McIntosh, better known as Peter Tosh, and Druna Bradley. They recorded mega hits and classic songs such as James Sanwan, Simmer Down, which sold over 70,000 copies in 1964, along with One Love, Bend Down Low, Love and Affection, and many others, under the leadership of the legendary producer, Sir Clement Coxton Dodd. And the great Scatterlights actually played on most of these songs, if not all of these songs. In 1965, she left Jamaica, she left the group to pursue other interests before she migrated to the United States in 1979. The Wailing Wailers later became Bob Marley and the Wailers, thanks to Mr. Chris Blackwell, who took over the group, while Peter McIntosh was the lead singer and marketing plight. Mr. Chris Blackwell says he felt that the group would have been better accepted with Bob, a light-skinned Jamaican, being the lead singer. Hence, Peter McIntosh and Bonnie Wailer decided after a tour to the UK, they were going to leave the group. Hence, they went on and they gained major success as individuals. Beverly is one of Jamaica's pioneer female recording artists. In addition to Millicent Patsy, Millie Smalls, and the great Doreen Schaefer, who actually is still around and lives on Long Island. She actually She is the sole survivor, yeah? Sole survivor of the iconic group, the Wailing Wailers. Her contribution towards and development towards Jamaican music is noteworthy and invaluable. She was recently inducted into the Jamaica Reggae Music Hall of Fame. A Caribbean Lifestyle TV in presenting Miss Beverly Kelso. She came to the Westchester Reggae Fest, which she was actually honored by Miss Andrea Bullins and her team. Today, the Judgery Inc. would like to present an award to Miss Beverly Kelso. Only living member of the Wailing Wailers. And I can tell you this, she can still sing. She can still sing. You may not ask, I am not going to ask her to sing today, but I guarantee you she can still sing.
Yeah, she can.
And I've witnessed this myself. Miss Beverly Kelso, on behalf of the Judgery Inc., a non-profit group which their primary mission is towards education, we present you with this award. And it's tears of joy. It's tears of joy. Okay? Come down. Come over here. That's all right. Yes, fix it.
I'll go back a little.
Make sure we're in
Okay. Yes.
Stay away there so that for doctors. You guys are good?
Good?
You get your shot that you want?
Good? Before we leave, before I leave, I want to say this. You know, when we're a part of history, we must appreciate it. And Beverly live a life in silence. And Dr. Martin Luther King once says that in the end, we're not going to remember the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. And for those who know of Beverly Kelso and never made it known that Beverly Kelso existed, and today, as the only living member of probably the greatest group to come out of Jamaica, the Wailing Wailers, Robert Nesta Marley, Peter McIntosh, Bonnie Livingston Wailer, Beverly Kelso. Just think about this. Millie Smalls was probably the first mega superstar to come out of Jamaica. And Chris Blackwell will tell you that. Long before Bob, it was My Boy Lollipop. One of the biggest songs ever to come out of Jamaica.
Yeah?
So I don't think we should sit around and don't recognize folks like Beverly Kelso while they're here. Because I don't want none of them to come on my funeral and say Rascal was a good man. Tell me no. Tell me no. So tell Beverly Kelso so we love her no, and I'm gonna wait until she's ready. Alright? That's all.
You know, I just want to say, when I called my brother here, Ross, I said, Ross, I'd like to come and do this presentation with me. You know, he's a very busy man. And he said one time, and I told him the time, he said to me, That will work. I'm going to church Sunday morning, but I'll be there.
Y'all went to
Okay?
church today? Anyone of you? This is the day the Lord has made.
Yeah.
Let us all rejoice and be glad, all right?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I was just so thrilled for him to come, because not only Beverly means a lot to him, but in addition, Ross Clem is one of the persons that I feel, in terms of the Jamaican music, try to push it and promote it, and also give just due to legends that are unknown to a lot of people, but they are there. And this person, Miss Beverly Kelso, is someone that I admire. I deeply appreciate what she has done for the music of Jamaica. And she is so humble, as you all see. She is very humble and very graceful. But we must hold people sometimes accountable. And we say this: the government of Jamaica need to do more for people like Miss Kelso. And also, I'm going to stick my neck out, also those who are making millions of dollars now as a result of her participation in terms of those ventures to create that multi-million dollars. They need to come back and say to her, Miss Kelso, okay, you were one of the founding members, and here is something for you. But you know, the music world, and I can tell you as a person from the music family, it's a very dark world. But we are going to make sure that people like Miss Beverly Kelso knows that we love her and we recognize her for what she has contributed to the development of Jamaican music. So, in closing, this award, it's stated, Jajeri Inc., a non-profit organization, education is our primary mission. Jajeri Legacy Award, Ms. Beverly Kelso, in recognition and appreciation of your important contribution toward the development of Jamaican music, and a founding member of the Wailing Wailers. James Saints, founder and president and CEO of the Jajeri Foundation.
Jamaica called Strawberry Hill. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Strawberry Hill. Strawberry Hill is owned by Chris Blackman. And if you go to Strawberry Hill, there's a museum downstairs from the restaurant at Strawberry Hill. I was just recently in Jamaica a week and a half ago. And I went up to Strawberry Hill again just to take probably one final look, because the place is going to be up for sale soon. And on the wall, the memorabilia is on the wall. It's basically Robert Nestaman. Nothing about many others who have worked with Chris Blackwell. No mention of Beverly Kelso. No mention of the original group itself, but Robert Nestaman. And that's why when you go around the world today and you talk about reggae music, the first name that comes to mind is who? Bob. But there were people before Bob. Jimmy Cliff can tell you that. Jimmy Cliff will tell you that he toured the world before Robert Nestaman did. So when we talk about, and we're not, when we say government of Jamaica, you know, we don't mean the JLP only, you know. We mean any government who have led Jamaica needs to understand that people like Beverly Kelso should be recognized for her contribution to the music and to the arts in Jamaica. Hence, what James is doing with Edna Manley College of Arts, it is just tremendous, because most of the young musicians today who may never get a job because AI is actually taking over. And you hear artists like Shaggy says, I no longer need a backing band. So all these guys who play instruments, what's going to happen to them? And then you look at any one of you who support the music where there is no live music. I'm disappointed in you because it makes no sense, because the musicians who actually makes the music, they're not being given work to do because artificial intelligence have actually taken over the music. So understand this. I'm never saying this so much. You know the people them down there. Make sure some them get down there. Right? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not even the Prime Minister was. All right. So please make sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in to Golden Radio every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. I'll leave some stuff here before I go, so because people keep asking, where can you find us? We are on Hot 97.1 FM HD3 Irish Jam Radio, 24 hours a day. But Proven Radio is also on 98.9 FM, Future FM. We're on 92.5 in Bergen County, New Jersey. And you can also find us online. So we're still around. We haven't gone anywhere. All right? Thank you, guys. You're welcome.
You know, Ron, you made a request, right? You said she made. She's gonna
I'm not going to ask you to say
no, she's gonna say
and she's going to say good. Well, you can ask me.
she wants to give you a few verses.
Sit my down.
She's gonna give you a few verses of her. She's not. All right, you're gonna get a treat right now. Miss Kelso, she said, Miss Kelso is going to give you, excuse me, Miss Kelso is going to give you a few words of a song, and believe it or not, before she does it, I'm going to tell you something about this song. The song, she's going to give you a few verses. One of the first time my father and his teacher played guitar. My father played rhythm guitar on this song, and his teacher played lead guitar. And so if you go on YouTube and you put the songs you're going to hear mainly his teacher, Mr. the great Ernest Ranglin. The great Ernest Ranglin was the teacher of my father back in the 1940s, the guitar. And to Earth to Be Alone, the Scatterlight, Ernest Ranglin, Jerry, and guitar, and Ernest Ranglin. She's going to give you a, this is one of my favorite songs. She's going to give you a few verses.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, could we just give a moment? She's gonna give you a few verses. Ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, she's gonna get your mind.
Sit down for a few minutes. I gotta get the mic and make her work. I know how these things go. Yeah, get home that in the meantime. You get home that in the meantime. Home tonight. I'm in Union County.
New Jersey. Oh, by the way, folks, next week Sunday, User is celebrating 35 years. And 35 years for a non-profit group giving back towards education in Jamaica. It is not worth mentioning. And in terms of the millions of dollars that have gone to Jamaica from User, it is also important that, you know, if you guys cannot attend the event, you guys can support the event from afar. It's very, very important that we do that. Because if you follow the information coming out of Jamaica, there is a large percentage of the Jamaican children who cannot read. I think it's 70% of ninth graders who cannot read. And the Ministry of Education just decided this week, last week, that they are no longer going to advance students to the next grade unless they pass to get to the next grade. So figure out how many students have left school in Jamaica without the proper education. So once again, it's important to understand what even this event really means to the children of Jamaica. Because again, it's education, and they say the more you know, the better it is. Alright? To support these non-profit groups who are doing the work in work in Jamaica. Please.
She had to get your attention. She was trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
This is a treat. You are in the midst of legends, pioneers. Yes. So it's we are very grateful and to be able to have her in our midst, and importantly, she's gonna show you how much she appreciates and love you. Okay, here we go. Yes.
I'm gonna try.
Make a joyful noise. Don't worry about singing. Make a joyful noise.
Go now. All right, let's sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Nah, she's just nervous. She's just nervous.
Okay. Give her some support.
It's your heart, then you decide, and your teardrops start, then you know it's her. That's because you think that you're so smart, going around so good.
Please give her a round of applause. This event, at this time, this moment, I can tell you, I will never forget this day. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to be in the midst of this great lady, this legendary lady, and she's humble all the way. You heard the verse she said? She said, family. She loved you all. This is so graceful. At this time, we're not done with her because there's another presentation. There's another presentation by the ambassador of the UN Cultural Department. I'm going to call Miss Ambassador Monica Sanchez to come to the front.
Come on, I know that we can do better than that. Let's give her her flowers now. It is such an honor and a privilege to be here today. And I want you to know that I am a bootleg Jamaican, okay? Yeah, I'm Monica Sanchez, and we do have a cultural organization. And I believe that events such as this is so important. You know, like everything else, we must have a foundation. And people of color, myself, whether you're from the Caribbean, you're from Africa, or you're right here in America, and you are people of color, it is so important for us to be very aware that our culture is disappearing. It's being attacked in every single way, form that you could think of. So it is so important for us to recognize our culture, safeguard our culture, and promote our culture so that the younger generation can continue our legacy, our lineage, and our culture into the future so that we won't just disappear. So without further ado, I'm here on two levels. As Mr. James says, we met a couple of weeks ago at that event, which was Jamaica Independence event. I had the honor of bullying the Jamaicans to honor another hero of culture, another ambassador of culture, another pioneer of Jamaican culture. I'm Guyanese by birth, but I'm global. And last December, last year, I had the honor of recognizing a Jamaican, just like this wonderful lady here, who has been a pioneer in Jamaican culture, Mr. Castro. And it was sad that we were the first one to recognize his contribution after he passed away. And so I was very honored that Jamaica finally recognized him at that event because of our input and our involvement. So today, I am really honored to be here. Oh my goodness. A founding member, you know, and I'm on two levels. One, I'm a messenger from Mr. Danny Glover. You guys may have heard of him. You say I'm too old for this shit, you know. I'm here as a messenger. Mr. Glover has an award that's called the Power of Dreams. And when you look right here at Miss Calso, won't you say that she has, when you talk about the power of dreams, when you talk 15 years old, the power of dreams and the foundation that you have led for Jamaica music worldwide, foundation member. So I'm here on behalf of Mr. Danny Glover to present you with the Danny Glover Power of Dreams Award. And I will read it what it says. It says actor Danny Glover, Power of Dreams Award. Miss Beverly Kelso, a person who followed their dream and in doing so contribute to the uplifting improvement of a person, place, or thing. Jamaica Cultural Ambassador. And it's presented to you, signed Mr. Glover. Congratulations at the George Jerry in Bridging the Digital Divide, September 7, 2025. Congratulations, Miss Beverly Kelso. Everyone in here should not take this event lightly, because this is about our life, our legacy, our foundation, our future, our children. You know, it's one thing that the digital age is, taken away so much from us, but it's shameful, sad, and disappointing if we do not, as a people, not only demand, but try our best to always safeguard our culture, promote our culture, and market our culture in every single way possible. Congratulations again. I'm not done with her, not yet. Because of your contribution worldwide, and we hope Jamaica is paying attention, because we want them to know how we feel about you globally. You know, the gentleman that was here a minute ago talked about Bob Marley being everywhere. But we want you as a foundation member. We want Jamaica to know that you are global, because you are at the United Nations. And this is presented, it says, United Nations accredited NGO MCIF Platinum, who's who? The ultimate in achievement. Certificate of achievement. This is certificate is proudly presented to Ms. Beverly Castle, celebrating many years of elegance, inspiration as an active artist, giving back to society and empowering youths. Your beauty shines brightly in the hearts of all those who admire you. Thank you for redefining timeless, honest, hard work. Commitment, lifetime commitment, achievement. Congratulations. You know, Miss Kelser might be emotional today, at this moment. And it's only because she's receiving her flowers while she can still smell them. So each and every one of you should also give her her flowers now. Congratulations. I'm honored that you have allowed me to present you this award today. And congratulations. I will try my best to keep you always in my heart and to market you everywhere I go. Thank you. Can you be quiet, please? Sorry. It's okay.
It's okay. Sorry.
Everyone,
And I appreciate it. Being here with all of my family. Because no family right now, here, no one dead. I appreciate it.
Of course, Ms. Pelster is overwhelmed with joy. And, you know, the gratitude that she has shown is just, can we, hello,
quiet,
hello,
please.
Yes.
Let's keep it on
Yes,
the
thank you. Can we just, thank you. Can we just,
Hello. You know, it's respectful, one, for your elders. Number two, because of this particular event that we're celebrating here and the importance of it, I think it's only respectful that we should be quiet while Ms. Kelser speaks. Thank you.
Ms. Kelser has said enough, and what she has said really resonate amongst us. The love, the grace, the humility, and just a level of caring and a level of greatness. And I just want to say again, on behalf of the Jajeri Inc. or Jajeri Foundation, that we are so, it's a gratifying moment for us to have her in our midst. So we say thank you again, and we love you. Yeah. And you know, you're gonna see more of her, because whenever we have an event, she told me, please invite me. She's coming. And it's great to be around someone who's a legend, but also on the same level as us. She don't think of herself as any greater or bigger than us. I love the humility. Thank you so much, Ms. Kelser. Yes, and we appreciate you. And I would be remiss if I not acknowledge Mr. Hasty could not be here today. And as you know, Mr. Hasty is a very community representative of this Northeast Bronx as a Speaker of New York State Assembly. But he told me someone will be here to represent his office, and she's here. Please. Yes? Say something.
Hello everyone, my name is Giovanni Brooks, and I'm the Chief of Staff to Assembly Speaker Carl Hasty, and we always support Jajeri any way that we can. We always come to the event, so of course he's in Albany fighting for everyone in this area, but he did want to send us, because our district is obviously heavily populated with Caribbean people, our people, so we're honored to be in the presence of Ms. Beverly Kelso and the Jajeri family. So again, we just want to extend our well wishes to everyone, and thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Lastly, I have, for those of you who were not at the May 2nd event, if you were not there, I have something for you. You're going to be getting the program. It's going to look similar to the one you have, but it's going to have an extensive content of her bio. I'm going to give each of you a copy. And when you review it, something's going to hit you. This lady here is a national treasure. Because the music that are in the world today, people, even Jamaicans don't know this. And let me tell you, the music that we say are Jamaican music, it all comes from the foundation music. What is Jamaican foundation music? The indigenous music of Jamaica, the first music that Jamaica could say, this is our own music we created. What was that music? The ska music. The ska. Rocksteady reggae is nothing but to slow down the ska beat. All the DNA of reggae is into ska. Okay? And this lady was part of the ska, the foundation music. And like I said, You should go on YouTube and listen to her singing a song with the Wailers called Love and Affection. Powerful song. Listen to that song. This lady recorded. Well, she don't get back in first. Love and affection.
I hope everyone heard that despite the noise. She said she loved and appreciates all her people. She thanked you for coming out and thank you for honoring her while she's still here, which is something that I think all of us can do. I think if each and every one of us here can recommend and keep on marketing her to somebody else that we know so they can honor her and the word could spread so she can get the kind of recognition that she have worked for and deserved. It would be a wonderful thing. Can we have a round of applause honoring her, please?
Excuse me. Take your time, man.
So Beverly, come here. Oh, why didn't you tell them?
Hello everyone. May I have your attention? May I have your attention, please? Hello. May I have your attention? I want to introduce a special person here. Everyone knows her. Well, not everyone. But this is Miss Lorna Orton, Golden Cross. Yeah. We thank you for stopping by. Yes, and want to do a little picture with you. Miss Kelso. That's Miss Beverly Kelso from the Whaler. As you know, Miss Golden Cross also have a foundation. I'm going to let Miss Orton just say a few words about the foundation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, James. It's a pleasure to be here for this fundraising for scholarships. Actually, the Golden Cross is not the foundation, but I started the foundation in 2018 in honor of my husband, Noel Hawthorne. And it's great to be here on this location, the dumpling shop. Actually, the history behind the dumpling shop, I usually do my hair at 222nd Street and Bronxwood Avenue. So I know when they kind of started there, they started soup and dumpling. We were so happy for the dumpling shop there. So it's a great thing to be here. And I just wish them well. And James, continue to do the good work and helping our students. We have to uplift them because they are the future of our lives. And congratulations.
Thank you for stopping by, Ms. Orton. We appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, I made you a promise. This is the program from last year, May 2nd. And I said if you want to read more about Ms. Kelso bio, there's an extensive bio in this program. So anyone who was not at the May, if you were at the May 2nd, you're not getting one of these. So you should have had one. Anyone who was not on the May 2nd should get one. Hold on, let me go. Who was not on the May 2nd? Music, all right?